Hi, good afternoon. Corrie Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach, coming in to do the channel messages. Yes, I'm back after a break from the messages, and I had a couple messages about what am I doing? Why are these not coming out? And yes, they're going to continue, and yes, they're coming back. They are pre-recorded. I am now on YouTube Live as well, just trying to figure out the kinks though. So it's not, it has been quite the journey in getting the whole kinks. Big difference in Facebook Live and YouTube Live and all the crap you got to do to get that up and running. I'm like, frick. For somebody who wants to just channel through a message, it's a lot of work. And so I've been trying to get software and things that work the best and getting my new mics up and everything as the company is growing. So thank you for your patience and thank you for being there. If you're new and you're watching these videos, please subscribe to my channel. I will be on here almost every day live. You will also still be getting the recorded messages. And please subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can always get notified of when I'm coming in live. It will be live and interactive for the most part. And this is for Virgo. This is the channeled message for the month of January from the 15th until the end of the month for 2020. And I've also previously just done the Pisces, Aries, and Cancer. So if you're cross-watching and you're any of the signs, know that every sign will be up hopefully by tomorrow. Working my way through. This is the 15th of January, the day I'm posting these. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Practical, practical. Remember who your true friends are. This is getting ahead of myself. This is general. This is not a personal reading. To book a personal reading, go to CorrieThorne.com. You can book your video phone reading there. So this is true friends. Knowing who your true friends are. Do you know who your true friends are? Who have you been trusting, or who have you been leaking out your secrets to, and who did you forget? That's what I just got. I feel like you've abandoned some of your good friends for some false friends, or you've abandoned some of your good friends out of a desire to try to be better than, or they're abandoning you to try to be better than you. It's like they're trying to project something out, and that's not, and don't take it personal. Please don't take it personal. I feel like that's an insecurity or fear that's arising. You've been hearing from some people from your past, and that's because you have to remember sometimes some of your truest friends are in the past, and they're not some of the people that you've associated with lately. You forgot that the people who love you, and so you're ever loved and ever connected. And I feel like there's a mother energy coming in, says don't forget the person who loved you the most. And this is a mom. She loved to get dressed up. She loved to be beautiful. She actually was very beautiful. And she says, don't forget the woman who loved you the most. That's what I just heard. I got thumbnails, like thumbnails, so not your thumbnail like this, like so when we make our videos and we put like the little clips in the bottom and stuff, it's like, what is your little video clip? So you're focused on a big picture, you're seeing the big picture, but what is the little things that surround you? What is the little things for you, for Virgo, that you're so detail oriented on the big picture that I feel like you're missing the small picture. I feel like you're missing all the little things that you keep thinking, that keeps coming to you, and I feel like that's the nudge from the universe, but you keep slacking off on it, or you keep putting it aside. It's like you're receiving the telegram, the messages are coming in, they're coming in by the blue jay. I just got a bluebird coming in, and they're giving you the messages, and you keep shooing it away, or you're not going out with the bread and just holding your hand out and letting the blue in. I know in Newfoundland as kids, we'd go skiing, and we'd get out in the country and we'd go cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, whatever it was, and we'd put our hand in, we'd put the bread, and the gray jays and the blue jays would come and lay on our hands and eat the bird. They trusted us, right? There was a trust there, and they knew it, but they were so hungry, like they wanted that food so bad, so they'd reach in. So it's like, are you putting your hand out and having these people that are like starving for attention coming in, and then you start to trust them? and then they take too much? Or is this the ones that are coming in from the other side that are, you know, your true essence, that come in and they just want to sit with you, they just want to be, and they stay and they stay and they stay, and they just look at you, and there's that essence of that energy that's coming in. Is that some come in when you reach your hand back out to be back in your life, and others come in just to feed off of you? Pay attention to the ones that are that cause you much kind of discord in your life, that you need to kind of be disconnected from. Whoa, keeping these 3 cards because they just come flying. So see, hands, 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 hands. Accept the love. Accept the love that's coming, Virgo. I feel as if you've been very practical, trying to just get things done. Like you had to be in charge of a lot of things, and so you were very practical, and you weren't, it wasn't in a soft, gentle kind of love. It's like hard love. Things got to be done. I got to do these things. But this energy is coming in to say, just accept the love that's being handed to you. To accept it as a blessing of what's being bestowed and coming forth for you. The other cards that come in is take bite-sized steps and don't sweat the small stuff. So it's like all the little details are being taken care of. You don't need to take some big jump leap of faith into the unknown right now. It's okay. This is very wintry. Of course, this is winter time, so it's cold in parts of the world. I'm in Alberta, Canada, and right now where I am, the actual temperature before the wind chill is -40. And yes, we should not be able to breathe in that, but we're breathing it. I'll actually tell you exactly what it is. So we're actually sitting today in the middle of a live video, just checking the temperature. Oh yeah, we've warmed up a little bit. We're -33 and -39 with the wind chill. So we're toasty warm right now. So this feels like, you know, if you stay too long in the cold, or you stay too long in a cold space or a cold place, your feet will freeze. You'll freeze. So you'll freeze up. So only stay out. Only have yourself out into the unknown for a short period of time. Go back to your safety. You still need your safety net. So sometimes we're telling people, throw yourself out there. This is not throw yourself out there. This is start searching for your new future. Start searching for your new job, but don't quit what you're doing. Don't stay too far out there that you're freezing yourself out, is what I'm getting. Accept the nurturing and the loving that's coming, because you need to be refueled. There's some really serious refueling that needs to take place for a lot of the Virgo energy in this phase of January the 15th to the 31st. Don't feel need to rush because everyone else is on that mission to get their resolutions met. They're rushing to the gym. They're rushing out. Don't worry, that they're all going to fizzle out. A lot of everybody that gets in a big panic and sets these big goals, not everybody, don't get me wrong. Some people achieve this very well, but if you set an intention out of fear or out of desperation, it's hard to maintain the momentum. This has to come from inspiration. So this is what I feel like. For Virgo, you need to be very inspired by your future decisions and choices. And if it's not from inspiration, it does not sit well with you. So it's like, don't sweat all the small details. Everything is unfolding. You're being gifted the gift of getting the cherry on top of the beautiful little ice cream, the sundae that's being created, and all the sparkles. All the details are being worked out for you on the other side. All the details of your future life are being worked out. You need to just sit back, veg, relax, wait it out. There's some cutesy little energy happening here, and I love the cutesy little energy because it just feels like it's okay to believe in magic. It's time for you to believe. It's actually time for you to believe in magic. You've been so practical. Don't be so practical, Virgo. Believe in magic. There's some cutesy little energy, and I see little footsteps, as if we got some new little footsteps coming in here. See, little child. So this is your inner child, and this is you kind of. Don't be surprised by what's rising up that brings you back into your inner child energy, because there's a lot of your little inner child that's showing up. And not to go back and say, oh God, do I have to revisit this again? Do I have to do this again? Do I have to heal it? No, it's so that you can celebrate, so that you can look at what you've accomplished, look at the fun side of you. And it's like, I love that this little kid has like this little shirt with a deco on it and design, because it's like you wore these as a kid, like your mom bought you all the shirts that had every little cartoon character on it or something. That's what it's like. And you had the craziest hair. For somebody, I just feel like craziest freaking hair. And like what used to scare you as a child, you can now laugh at as an adult because you're not reliving that past. It's like, and not that you laugh at all the past stuff, don't get me wrong, but you've overcome it. You've overcome the challenges. You've overcome this, so you don't have to be hard on yourself. Now's the time to start celebrating you. Time to start putting the effort and work and love back into you. Excuse me, and celebrating your accomplishments and what you've accomplished, and that you're not the asshole. Wherever that just come from, you're not the asshole. You're the one who's had to make some of the tough decisions, and you're the first to take the mask off and show your vulnerability and your realness. And as you do, those around you are in like, oh, but you're just done. You're just done being fake facade or living amongst that. And and I just feel like there's an outcome, there's a decision to be made. And I feel like this is kind of like, you've had to fight hard to support or to be there for somebody, or fight hard for your own rights, and that the final outcome is here. The gauntlet is going down, and it's going in your favor. The gauntlet is going down. I think this is called gauntlet. It's like it's going down. Heads are going to roll because it goes in your favor. And I feel as if you're finally looking at like that menu of life, and you're picking out, I want this and I want that. This is, and it's like, these are things that you need, that you know you need now in your life. I need love. I need to put myself as a priority. I need to take care of my own needs. I can't keep being the image of what my parents' relationship was, I need to do all of this for me. And then goes back to the inner child. Don't get impatient and make a decision because you've done this before and you've lost out on love, or you've lost it on a job because you got freaking impatient. You tried to do things because, you got to rush through life. And you're not rushing through life now. You're letting this come in and letting it come in through a good way. And then speak with love. This is like you're not projecting out your needs and wants with anger, but you're telling somebody how much you love them. You're reaching back out is what I feel like. And you're letting someone know, you know what, I really did love you. I really did. And it's, and this is also reaching out to yourself, but you're also reaching out and just saying, and this could be to a parent that don't have to be a love relationship. This could be to friendships of, you know what, I went the wrong direction, or I listened to the wrong people. I became too much of, in my head, or ego-based, fear-based. And now it's coming full circle that you get the opportunity to speak your truth, but in the truest version of you now. So there's many changes that'll transpire, many things that are going to take place, but there's a new direction. I feel like as if you're moving fully into a new direction for some of the Virgos during this season is what I'm getting. This is not all happening by the end of January, by the way, but I feel like the move will be happening by April, by May. It's like soon as it's safe, soon as the roads are clear, or like the path is clear, the obstacles are moved out of the way. It's like you're really moving into a new direction. You're moving back to where your heart truly needs to set. And that is inward peace, inward happiness, and that everything that's been looking at you in that big picture focused, a lot of it was what you thought you should do. And now that you're looking down in the little things, it's like, this is what I needed. This is what I wanted in my life. And you're claiming that back, and you're taking back a lot of your life. So many changes transpiring for Virgo. So you're kind of being unleashed and ungrounded a little bit here, and that's okay. It needs to happen. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful time, and it's met with challenges. Of course, there will be some challenges transpiring, but it's going to be okay. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful January, and I'll see you all in February. Bye-bye.